Hey guys, welcome to Two Toe Tags Metal Reviews, and today, Cradle of fucking Filth dropped a new video. It's been a while since I've seen a new video from these guys, and guess what? Well, you already know what. They got a new album coming out this year, in a few months, in September. I love Cradle of Filth, one of my favorite bands of all time. They got a new video. It's called Heartbreak and Seance. We're going to give you guys a reaction to that. So, anything you want to say before we get into this, bitch?
I'd like you to tell me the album title.
I'd have to look at it again, but sure, I can tell you. It's a weird one. I had trouble pronouncing it, so I go. Cryptoriana, The Seductiveness of Decay. Kind of a unique album title. Kind of weird.
You know, nothing you usually hear when it comes to album titles.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very typical.
Yeah.
But still, it's Cradle.
Without further ado.
To Cradle. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's check it out. I already like that. It's up there with a bunch of dead bodies. It's a very interesting scream.
I love the Danny scream. Love it. A lot of people don't like it. They think it's raunchy, but love Danny. Danny's got... Look at that mic stand.
That's badass. I really like the production value of this. Like, they put a lot into creating the atmosphere for this video.
Yeah. That's supposed to be Jesus? I don't think so.
I feel like this is probably... isn't there other albums, concept albums?
Not sure. They have themes, but I don't think they're actually, like, stories.
This one could very well be one, though.
I think they just like to put some sort of like a meaning, like a plot kind of behind their videos, but as to what it is, I don't know, but that drummer man. I like the imagery. It's very cool. It's very, very gothic band. I'm into that kind of style. I like the skulls and the snow falling is very, like you said, atmospheric. Now mic stands is badass. The skull in the middle, that's freaking rad. The candles, more atmosphere. The snowing theme reminds me of her Ghost in the Fog video, which took place in the snowy forest.
It looks badass. With like the armor on and those nails.
Yeah. Yeah, Danny always looked badass. His age is starting to show though. I can tell he's, I mean of course he's getting old, you can't blame him, but...
Yeah. People tend to do that.
Yeah, they do that. It's a thing that happens. Or they're playing Ouija. They're gonna summon Charlie.
I find it interesting because I've seen his paint be a lot more elaborate than what he's got on right now in this video.
Yeah, he changes it up. You know, sometimes it's simple, sometimes it's really elaborate. But sometimes his simplest looks are the best looks. Like if you go back to like From the Cradle to Enslaved video, that's one of his coolest looks in my opinion, and it's one of the most simple makeup jobs. There we go. Some fancy shred work. Nice.
Alright, change.
Trade off the solo.
Look at this imagery. This is so fucking cool looking.
Yeah. Like what is that supposed to represent? It's like a naked couple hugging a skeleton. If it was a baby skeleton, I might be able to get it, but it looks like an adult.
You know, at a first glance, it's really hard to just pick it up right off the bat, especially with so much going on that there is in this video. If you got a snake, too.
I think it would definitely help if we knew the lyrics.
Yes. Yeah.
For some reason, I keep getting a biblical type of vibe from it, though.
That's definitely what I got as well.
But again, I don't
Could
think
be,
it's biblical,
could
though.
not be.
I'm also getting kind of like a Renaissance type of vibe.
With some of the decoration, I can see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
We also have to like take into account like this is a good chunk of the aesthetic for black metal.
Yeah. Especially the more like gothic black metal. Digging the song though.
Pretty cool song. And with the imagery presented, clearly this is about someone either in the story or in the context of the song alone. Like I said, I don't know the concept album or not, but dying. That's the big battle again, especially with the snow.
Yeah, some sort of loss of life or some sort of sacrifice that was made. You know, it looks like it's snowing so thick on Danny and not the rest of the band. That guy's just like, yo, bitch, you're getting heavy.
That must be enough. Like, imagine recording that, having that fall all over you, getting in your face while you're trying to sing.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be that bad. If it's even real snow. Actually, it looks pretty real. But
I don't really see
know.
snow clumping up on people like that, though.
How come that looks like a female body, but it's got no boobs? Does that have boobs? Is that a boob?
I think it's like really like kind of
Like
flat chest.
Flat-chested boob.
Or maybe it's just kind of trying to be neutral, just to represent people as you know, opposed to just
non-gender kind of thing.
Just to represent like a person, as opposed to just like a specific.
This is a male. This is a female. It's just a human.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a pretty neat video, though. Like I said, I really liked the aesthetic. I really like how they put a lot of effort into creating such a big atmosphere with so many things. You could probably watch this video a bunch more times and find so much more every time you watch it.
It's true. You can tell that they put time and effort into it, which is always appreciated. Whereas you look at a video like, what was that one we reacted to a while ago? The new Hatebreed one?
That one was really simple.
It was really simple, yeah. It's just basically guys standing in front of graffiti walls and shots of them playing their instruments.
And then
not
like
much
a pit.
to it. You know, this one, obviously, they put a lot more. They got other actors or, you know, people to play in, you know, costumes and elaborate set pieces and lighting and candles and the effects and all that stuff.
Which, without the proper context, you know, raises a question for you and me. Like, is this a concept album? Is this just a song with a story? Or is there a story at all? Is it all just symbolism to suggest something rather than explain a story? We don't know.
Those are all questions that we'll have to answer. But I would probably bet that there is a story, but it's exclusive to the song itself. It's not a story that spreads across the whole album. But the album will probably have a theme, which their albums typically have themes, but I don't think that they have a continuous story with like an arc and all that stuff.
That makes sense.
But overall, though, I like the video. I like the song. I think a lot of people sleep on Cradle of Filth these days because for some reason the last few albums that came out, people have been like, oh, that sucks, that sucks. There's just no love for Cradle of Filth anymore. I mean, I think they reached a certain level of popularity and people started disliking them because they don't like what's popular. It's like you have to like what's not popular in order to be cool. I think that's stupid. Like what you like. Who cares if it's popular? Who cares if it's not popular? The last few Cradle of Filth albums, I'll admit when I first listened to them, I was like, maybe. Not a big fan. But I give things a chance, as you know. And after I listened to them a couple times, I was like, damn, these guys are still on their A game. These guys are an A+ band. They do not release bad music. And I'm heavily looking forward to this new album. This song, I'm not huge on it. We only heard it once. This was the first time. I didn't love the song. The solo was cool. I like that they traded off the solo. I like Danny's scream at the beginning. Other than that, though, the rest of I was more engulfed in the video itself rather than the actual music, so it was hard to really pay attention to the music. But I'm definitely going to give this more watches. I'm going to give the song more listens, and I bet you it'll grow on me more.
Most likely. I mean, you know, as you said, the video was so grand. It had so much stuff in it. It kind of distracted a little bit from the music.
It did.
For me, the music, I was distracted by so much going on in the video and trying to be like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But there wasn't anything like in the song that really just jumped out at me, just like, oh my god, like wow. But it was still enjoyable. So, and I'll check it out a lot more.
We also got to remember that it's the single. Right?
That's true.
So when it comes to the album, the singles most often, as we pointed out before, the most mellow, the softest, the most, I guess, radio-friendly song.
The most presentable.
The most presentable song on the album. The rest of the album is usually a little heavier, maybe a little more out of the box. You never know, depending on what kind of direction they want to go. But I think this is a promising look into what we're going to expect come September 22nd when they drop the new album.
Yes.
Which I'm going to get you to say now since you got me to say at the beginning.
Oh man, I need it. It's the first name. Jeez. Cryptoriana, the seductiveness of decay.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. That's a mouthful already.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get used to that. But the song title, Heartbreak and Seance, that's pretty easy. Hey, based on the song title, we can kind of gather a little bit of what the song was about based on that.
Perhaps.
Heartbreak and Seance
a couple
sounds like
split apart by death, perhaps, because of all the death happening in the video.
And then a seance, maybe they're trying to bring back the loved one.
Maybe.
All right, but that's our reaction for Heartbreak and Seance. Cradle of Filth. It was fun. That was a good one. I'm gonna watch that one again.
It was a cool video.
I liked it. Love Cradle of Filth. That's it for the video. So be sure to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe as usual, because you guys are great people and you love us. That was a little bit too much. What can I say? All right, I'm Vile Self.
I'm TV Fish.
See you guys next time. Later.